Police surprise mother at work after 5-year-old was found home alone. Oh boy.
Hello.
Police is at the mall too.
The police at the mall too, yeah. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I was dropping my son off. His dad lives here. I'm on my way to work. And I was pulling out of the parking spot, and they ran out in front of the car.
Okay.
They said that they're locked out of their apartment. I don't know where the apartment is, you know.
Okay.
Their mom is at work at the mall. She gets off at 3 p.m. They're 5 years old, they said. So I just drove them up here. I didn't know what to do.
What parking lot were you in?
He lives in 26500. So if you go in at the stop sign, go left, and it's the second left.
Okay. If you can just wait here for a minute. You mind telling me what are you guys doing outside?
When we was inside, somebody I just wanted to stay. I wanted to stay, but my stomach was ready, so I'm not allowed to stay by myself.
Who's at home with you?
Nobody.
And your mom's at work at the mall?
I told mommy somebody had to come with me, but I can't. Me and Carson was.
Yeah, that's one thing. Them kids will snitch.
Okay. Do you know what store inside the mall she works at?
Yeah.
What store?
She works at the cookie store.
The what?
Upstairs. She works upstairs in the cookie store.
The cookie store? Okay. I think there's a kiosk. They sell cookies. If you can check at the mall, there should be a kiosk that sells cookies upper level by the food court. I believe that might be their mother.
What's your mom's name?
The mother's name is... Okay.
We make TikToks together. And we have an Instagram.
Have you ever ID on your miss? Do you have an Ohio driver's license? Okay. Do you have a valid driver's license? No. And you're the only one in the car? Okay. What apartment building you said? 26500?
That's where I was. She just said building 10.
Oh, they're in... Okay, you stay in 109. Okay.
11.
Oh.
She thought she was cooked there for a second because she said she drove them over here, and then he's like, do you have a valid driver's license? She said no. She's like, oh shit, don't tell me I was trying to help and I'm going to jail.
Building 11, but apartment 109. Okay, and they're in building 10. Okay. And you were just pulling out of your parking space and they ran in front of you?
Like ran behind the car, like almost hit them.
Okay. You can wait in your car. I just can't let you drive off, unfortunately. Okay. Hi. I'm Officer Cam.
Hi.
Hi. What time did your mom go to work this morning?
I don't know.
Okay. She gets off at 3 o'clock?
Yeah. Pardon me, what you said?
What time does mommy go to work?
We don't know. I know, but I forgot.
You know how long you've been by yourself today?
I for 2 minutes. Yeah, last time I was being logged by myself, and now me and Carson were being logged by ourselves this time. I was alone a deep.
Kids just be saying anything.
You said you left the apartment because your tummy hurts?
Yes.
Okay. Where were you trying to go?
I was trying to go to a mall.
What? You know, it's dangerous. Do you see all these cars? It's really dangerous.
We went to the sidewalk though.
Home?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure they're at home?
Yeah.
Okay, because where do you live? Do you live in the village?
Street, yeah.
Yeah, they're out at the guard shack.
What?
Over in the village. So you're going to need to come get them.
Oh my god. I just dropped off my cookies. My employee will be here any second. I had my friend over there watching them, but I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Do you want to try and call your friend?
Where are they?
They're at the guard shack at the village. You know,
Yeah, that's where we live.
So was anybody supposed to stay with you today?
No, nobody. My mom's friends can watch us because they have work.
Who all lives with you?
Just our mom.
Okay.
Our dad lives in Bermuda.
Okay.
Did she leave you alone a lot?
No, this is our first day.
This is the first day?
Yeah, we've never been alone before.
Were you lonely?
No.
That's cap. Them kids lying. Your mom's been working a lot, and she leaves y'all home a lot, and she tells y'all not to tell nobody, cause y'all gonna get some candy or something. But that's not the first time. If they're catching them right now, I can guarantee you this is not the first time she's left her kids alone, and it's probably not going to be the last either.
Did she give you instructions on what to do today?
No, I don't know. All she told me is that Carter has to listen to me.
Yeah, what? Are you able to call her on like an iPad or anything in case of an emergency?
No, we don't have an iPad.
So you don't have any way to call her if there's an emergency?
No, I look for his phone and his keys so I can the way to get out. But I couldn't find her. Yeah, because she keeps his keys in his car.
The caller, she doesn't have a license. She's just waiting for someone to come drive the vehicle away. Child endangerment.
Yeah. Big time.
Your mommy's on her way.
To
No.
jail.
Yeah, we found her.
8-9, we're headed over there now.
As soon as she gets over there, she's going right to jail. Okay.
So, the lady in the vehicle right there said that she was pulling out of her parking space because she lives in building 11, and your
Like
two.
a Billy Ted.
Yeah, you live in building 10. She was pulling out of her parking space, and the two girls ran out in front of her, and she almost hit them. I guess Carter said her stomach hurt, and she was coming to. They were coming to the mall to see you.
Okay, but where's Auntie India?
She didn't come.
What do you mean? She said she was coming. She said she was here.
No, she wasn't.
So I was just dropping cookies. I have a bakery over in Beach Mall. And then I have a friend who lives nearby. I just call her whenever I need her help. I was in such a rush this morning. I ran over and, not this morning, it wasn't long ago. And I just dropped the cookies off and I was coming right back.
Okay. What time did you leave?
Like 10 minutes ago. I was at home baking all day.
What time approximately?
I would say like 1:40.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't long at all.
And you just left to go drop cookies off?
Yep. Yeah, my employees over there.
Okay.
So were you girls sleeping when Mom left?
I was sleeping a little bit.
Okay, and you said that their aunt was supposed to...
I don't know if I've seen a couple of these videos where the mom is like careless. She doesn't seem like maybe she's wrong, but she doesn't seem like one of those I neglect my child, I don't feed them, she doesn't seem like a bad mom. Like the other ones seem like bad moms. Like there was a mom who left her kid in the car in the hot sun to go gamble. That's a bad mom. She just seems like she might have been like busy and she thought somebody was coming and the person said, no, I don't have time today, but then she just assumed that they're going to come because she's too busy with work and then nobody was watching her kid. So maybe it was the first time it happened, but I feel like she's not, I don't want to completely say she's a bad mom.
To come over?
I just have a friend that lives nearby.
Okay. And did you speak with this friend?
Yep. I messaged her and asked her. She said she was on her way.
What's the friend's name?
Her name's India.
India?
I know her. That's her.
Did you need anything else?
As long as it's filled out on the front and back.
No, it's fine. I'm so sorry.
Alright, yep, that's all I need.
But you left without India being there yet.
She was on her way.
But she never showed up.
She wasn't there yet. But I literally call her every time and she always comes every single time. Honestly, that's my fault. 100% I should have waited until she was there. But I'm just so used.
Is there any other relatives that live nearby?
Yep, I have a whole bunch of relatives that live there.
Okay.
My grandma stays over here in Shaker, right here by middle school.
Do you have on your phone proof that you called this India girl? And it would have to have a date and time on it.
I called her at 1:40 to make sure that she was still there. I have the date and time on that.
Are we able to see that?
Yep.
Yeah, of course.
At what time?
1:40. That was just to make sure that she was still there. I had just gone over there to me.
Baby mommy.
Okay. And you confirmed that she was on the way,
Yes.
but she never arrived before you left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you called India after we had already received notification that the kids were loose. What we're asking for you to show us is proof that you had somebody coming over to babysit the kids. Because 1:39 or 1:40 is not a good time.
It was a private call. It's not showing up.
You might be a little bit of a bad mom now. You're lying. It was a private call. Even if it was a no caller ID or unknown number, it would still show the time. Never mind.
To 139.
No, but I mean, I can call her to.
Any text messages?
It was through Instagram.
And are you able to pull that up?
No, because it was on a private, so it was deleted.
It was deleted. Okay, well, that's where we kind of run into a situation
No, I
there.
totally get it. I know this is absolutely crazy. I know.
We're just trying to figure out. So I'll just give you the rundown. Shar found mom, and the girls were walking outside of their building and almost got run over. And correct. And she's like, "Oh, India's supposed to be there." Well, mom can't provide any proof that she's like, "Oh no, I called India." Well, she called India at 1:39. We got the No, she called India at 1:40. We got this call at 1:39. Mom's lying about getting a babysitter. Mom had no babysitter. So anyway, we have two girls that one said she had a tummy ache. These two 5-year-olds were going to walk to the mall to find mom. Yes, because she got a tummy ache. And so, she's definitely going to get hooked up. However, this is requiring a bond from a judge. Child endangering requires we contact the judge. And we have two little girls we don't know what to do with. So probably just going to have to tell the judge that and beg for a personal. So I
ain't gonna lie. If I had to do that, which I hope. I mean, I get it. Life, people get busy and stuff like that, and maybe she thought two 5-year-olds could take care of themselves, or 5, however old they were. But if you're leaving the number one rule, if I ever got left alone as a kid, which it's happened before with my sister or my little something like that, but you don't answer the door. You don't answer the door for nobody. You don't go out for nobody. You don't leave the house. Why did they feel comfortable leaving the house? I get her stomach hurt, and I'm not trying to be on the mom's side. I'm not on the mom's side. She's caught lying and everything, but there's just rules to being left alone, because it happens. We're not gonna act like this doesn't happen. Kids get left alone all the time and nothing happens because, it's just there's certain rules that they abide by, and then obviously it's just like sometimes it's unavoidable. And it sucks, and sometimes things don't go wrong, and obviously you don't want to keep doing that, but it just happens. It's life. People are 10, 12 years old, living in good neighborhoods. They'd be like, yo, I gotta go somewhere. I gotta make money, so, lock all the doors. We live in a good neighborhood, but don't answer the door for nobody. That's it. But she's caught in a lie, and it's all messy now.
Keep the girls and mom in the same car.
She's gonna get booked, especially she didn't have.
Are you guys in kindergarten?
So you came to the house? Because Carter said something about you didn't come.
We didn't show her.
She was. Oh my god. And then I don't know why would I call you on the stupid Instagram private, because it's not. They need a date and a time to show that I told you to come real quick.
Is that her?
Yeah, it's
okay.
her.
Just 1 second. Hey Cam.
Yeah.
The girl's on the phone.
She's on the phone with her friend India that could watch the kids potentially.
Okay, apparently maybe the friend India can come watch
India
the kids.
better
So we might be able to just take all the kids and mom, drop kids off at Vantage, and then take mom. All right, so we'll work on that. So as soon as we leave, as soon as we're separated, he wants you to call 696 Kids to see if they want to come and interview her at the jail. Because sometimes they haven't been able to get a hold of people. She seems like a respectable person. She's gonna be here, at some point. Not gonna jump out, escape that.
Yeah. Maya, can I speak with you, please? Outside?
So, we don't want to talk about this in front of your kids at all. Okay. You have to be booked and processed for child endangering. Okay. So it requires you to be fingerprinted at our station. Okay. You have to get arrested for this. Are we able to drop the girls off at India's house while?
No, India's not home now.
Okay. So that's fine. So we're gonna put all 3 of you in the back of a police car together, unhandcuffed. We're just going to make sure you don't have anything on you, okay? And you're not going to be handcuffed as long as you're sitting in the car with your kids.
Can they get to my grandma's house?
That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a babysitter.
Yeah. My grandma is not home at the moment. My grandpa is. So you can watch them.
That's home.
Is he able to drive
how long
here?
would this take, do you know?
No, because we have to contact the judge for approval to let you go. I'm imagining she will, but this requires us to call the jail. Okay.
Bring ID, your cell phone, if you haven't, your wallet, because if the judge does set a bond, obviously you're gonna have to pay that bond to get out.
We're gonna go for a little ride.
Police car, first time for everything, right?
Right. The field trip.
You guys want the big car?
Pick which car you want.
You have the big car?
All right, that's fine.
I've never been in a big car before.
Is this gonna go on my public record?
So it's not something that we like put out to the media or anything. So
Yeah, you don't make Cleveland.
yeah, we don't
for this.
release a booking photo or anything like
And-
that.
All right, scoot on over.
Mommy, keep me down.
Hold on 1 second. They kind of. Yeah.
Put your seatbelts on.
I don't have
There you go.
one.
Just wrap this around here.
I don't have one.
That's okay for right now.
Yeah, so I'm going to call 696 Kids now to see if they want to interview her before she leaves the jail. You're going to drop the kids off and then go to the jail.
There's a female CO, and I've already patted her down. So
Yeah, she might
Good.
be cooked.
Thank you.
The woman was charged with child endangerment and was later released on bond.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Bad mom. Bad mom. I like, subscribe. I'm out.